Hey guys, it's Rose from the Philippines. Today is September 30, 2016. It's a Friday. Took the time to make a video today. It's still 9:35 in the morning, and it's a little bit bright today. So, the last day of the month, September is going to be gone soon, and October is coming. So, I just have a few items to show to you guys. And I just want to say, yesterday evening, I was helping Nicole out with some assignment of hers. She is making a poem that is dedicated to their teachers because, as you know, September is Teachers Month. So yesterday evening, I was kind of hurrying it up, and I once again read some short story about the teacher, so I will have an idea of what to write from this book. This is a collection of short stories from Henebeba Edrosa Matute, and she is a favorite author of mine somewhat because from when I was in high school, I read about one of her short stories and I was amazed by it. So I'm reading this one again, but I have a few more items to read. I checked all of the ones that I've read, so I will know. And also, we have also been um, coloring this, the kids and I. This is what I came up so far with my coloring. Actually, I'm lining all the pictures, so it will have an embossed effect or something. And we have been doing that, coloring all of those. And lately I have been interested in some of stories about Vincent van Gogh. You know him as a painter, and his life story is a little bit interesting because he has been going around places and painting people that are around him. And he has so many paintings that he made throughout his lifetime, but he only sold one. And there's also the story about him cutting his ear off or someone cutting his ear off. So that's Vincent van Gogh. And I was also memorizing the song Vincent by Don McLean. It's a very good song. I loved it from before. So those are just some of the stories. And I have been making the Aginaldo bags. Actually, I'm making the second cheek of them, or the second part of them, that is just the granny squares, so I can connect them. So I think I have 8 pieces of this done out of the 11. So this is one of them. I still have to sew in the ends. So what I did was I made the granny squares to fit it, just like the front part, and then I connected it using half double crochet, and I put all of the straps for them so they can be used by children when it's Christmas. And someone has asked about this on Facebook because I put it on Facebook. So this is one. And here's another one. For a lot of them, I'm using the Rosario yarns that I bought way back. So this one is in acrylic yarn, the thin one. I didn't double it. I just crocheted it like that. And most of them has the same length of strap because they are for children. But some of them are shorter than the other ones. So this has a violet, and I still have to make 3 more of them so I can complete the 11. And they can be added to the hexagonal bags that I made from before. So all in all, I have about 19 bags to sell. And for these ones, I have to put the lining for them and all of the zippers. And I have an idea of putting fringes at the bottom part. So I still have to experiment on that. And I'm inspired about putting fringes from Miss Jen Sherry. She's one of the favorite artists of Miss Jan that posts on Facebook. And I have also been following her. And she has very nice items. She is a freeform artist. And I think she doesn't use any pattern for her clothing or for her items. So I still have to put uh, the back part for these ones. And for this one, I was contemplating because I don't have the necessary glue yarn for it. So I'm going to incorporate another type of yarn. Maybe this color. I don't know. And I'm still in the process of making another one. So as I was doing this, I was making the slouchy hats that I delivered last Tuesday. But I still don't have any payment for it because ate is going to show it to the customer and still have to go back for the payment. So I'm hoping that the slouch hats are not too loose, especially the brown one. But for the maroon and the black one, they fit me well and it stretches, so I think I won't have any problems with those. So those are the Aginaldo bags. And I've been experimenting with the yarn that Miss Donna gave me. I think the right term for this is super bulky chenille yarn. I told you from before that I think this is a roving yarn, but I really am not so sure, but I kind of researched it in a way, and I think this is called a super bulky chenille yarn. So she gave me 3 of this, one in black and one in navy blue, and I really want to try out the yellow one. So I put out one of the bamboo needles that Miss Jan gave me, the largest that I can get. And then I casted on a few, I think these are 27 stitches, and I decided just to go with it and make a stockinette stitch, which is knit 1 row and purl 1 row. And for this one, I'm going to make a somewhat of a wall hanging and then put some embellishments on it. And I don't know if I'm going to put a stick on it so it will stand out, but I'm hoping to make this into a wall hanging because the stitches you can really see as a design for it. And I think I'm going to continue this up until I can make at least 1/3 of it or 2/3 of it. So that is the chenille yarn. I have been well for some time now. I just have some coughing, but I finished my antibiotics, so it's good. Because you really have to finish your antibiotics for 1 week. So, another project that I'm making that is a work in progress is I'm making a hat again out of the maroon yarn that I bought. And as you know, I made a slouchy hat out of this. But I'm experimenting on another design that is kind of inspired from the bank head hat. This is not actually the bank head hat, but I just incorporated some of the designs. So for this one, I'm hoping you can see, I made a 1x1 ribbing up until 2.5 inches. And as you can see, I put some coated paper clips on it. So I will know when to so I will know when I will have to purl for the design. Because Miss Sonia gave me the idea about using paper clips as stitch markers. So I bought a box of them, and they are also in different colors, so it is appropriate to use them for this kind of projects. So I made the 1x1 ribbing for 2.5 inches. Then I made a knit for 9, then purl 1, knit 9, purl 1, because this one has 110 stitches, so it's appropriate to do that. So I have been making that for a few inches now. I think this has become 5.5 inches tall, and I'm contemplating if I'm going to turn it into a slouch hat or just a plain beanie. But I have been enjoying this because it's just a different design to me, and I wanted to see how the design will come up. So that's it. And I'm hoping to make, after this one, I'm hoping to make another hat using this same design for the brown familiar that I have. So I'm not making the bag yet because I'm going to make a hat for it. So still have to make that African flowers bag. I just have to put the upper part for it and the strap so I can use it. And also, last Saturday, since I was sick, I wasn't able to go to the build group meeting, the second part of it, and they have been learning about facilitation. I don't know what that is, but that's their topic last Saturday. I was able to go to church last Sunday, and they have a schedule for that coaching and training on Sunday, but I didn't go because Mama and I went to SM. We ate there because my sister's family is not here last Sunday. So we just decided to go to SM last Sunday. So I wasn't able to go. So this Saturday, I'm hoping to go. And they have given us this type of reading material. This one is called Journey Lifestyle. And I wasn't able to read it yet. But I'm just hoping to, because these are some of the guidelines of the things that I can teach. Because the build group is about some kind of a Bible study wherein we can teach stuff for the new believers. So that's it. And I have an order yesterday. My cousin ordered from me. She is from Las Piñas. She also lives there near our Auntie Ellie. So she ordered some Hello Kitty wallets from me. This is the start of it. And I think you have seen this from before, but I have been making them for a while. I haven't made them for a while. And she ordered from me 5 pieces of this. But I still have to buy the nylon string for it because I ran out of it. The nylon string that I have now is thinner, so I still have to buy that. Maybe just 2 pieces. And since I have some leftover beads from before, I can use them for this order. And they have also an order for her Hello Kitty keychain and Hello Kitty keychain and a dog keychain. So I'm going to show you that whenever I finish one. So that is most of the stuff that I made since this week. And I'm thinking that this is my fourth video for this month. So I think that's it for me. I'm hoping you guys have a fine weather. I'm thinking that it's getting colder there where you are. Here, it has been on a rainy days and kind of gloomy, but it's okay because it becomes colder now. And I'm using the fabric Miss Shirley gave me as a blanket. This is a very soft fabric. And I didn't sew in the sides of it. So I think I might to do that later. And I'm also using what Miss Donna gave me, the Hello Kitty tape measure. So this is very handy for the hats because I'm measuring them. And also, I started with this type of yarn, the fuzzy one. I started this, but whenever you crochet with it, you don't see the stitches, so you have to guess which stitch where to put the needle, where to put the hook next. So I'm going to turn this into a big ball, and I'm hoping to make it into a duck. And for this yarn that Miss Shirley gave, I had been contemplating what to do with it, but I think I have to set it aside for now so I can have another project to do with this. So those are mostly of my stuff. I have been watching one of the podcasters lately. She has 30 videos, and she's called Zimmagination. I don't have a shout out, but that's her name. So hello Jen. She has been to the Spin Right Factory tent sale, and she bought a lot of yarn. And lately, she had a video about all of the projects she made, and she has a lot of blankets. And she has this one grab gun, that's what you call it. It's really, really cute. It's a teddy bear. So she's thinking about it because she said that she made a few mistakes, but it turned out really cute and I really like it. So hi Jen, I think she is also a subscriber of mine. So that's it from me. Bye for now.